Yo, we got the one and only Savage in the building today.
Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
The NBA now has the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals set. Who you got? I don't want Anthony Edwards to win. The Suns, should they get Bronny James? Can we get LeBron after that? The Queued Up Podcast, episode 64. I don't know what's going on, but let's go!
Sir.
Yeah! I can't read. Fuck it.
Queued Up.
Yes, sir.
We back.
We alive.
We
are
back.
direct. We are here. You're back. Glad to have you back.
Glad to be
Knick
back.
Knack Paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Yes, sir.
Episode 64. We are here. Yo, round of applause for episode 63. Shout out to my guy Don Miliano.
Good stuff.
He was amazing.
Good stuff.
That reel he posted has almost 35,000 views.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
Nice.
That man was dropping knowledge. That man was dropping gems. He's a great one. But we got another great one today. Before we even get into anything, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe right now. We are on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're in the newspapers. Artie's in the funny section. We are there, all right? We are there wherever you need us. RC in the building. He's back.
Calvert Productions, what up?
Artie Reeps is back.
As always.
The stash is looking immaculate.
Thank you, sir.
You're a handsome
As
man.
always.
Appreciate you.
I'm confident I can say that.
Yep.
All right.
I didn't say pause.
Hey,
I just accepted it.
Hey, no giddy. All right, none of that.
No giddy?
No diddy.
Okay.
All right. My boy, Jimmy _ Visions in the building. You look like a young Antonio Banderas. You look like a young Zorro right now.
In his prime.
You know, how many followers? Not enough. Okay.
All
right.
You follow my
More
boy,
on
Jimmy
the way.
_ Visions. There you go. My boy Jonathan's in the building as well. We have like 20 photographers here.
For sure.
Chewy, what's up?
How's it going?
You got the hair just out, flowing.
Long hair, don't care.
Maybe
Yes,
it's Maybelline
sir.
head ass.
Maybe it's
There you
me.
go.
Like Troy Polamalu back there.
I know, right? Freaking put him on free safety. The Cardinals need
just
some
luck.
help. We got a jam-packed show today. We got the Western Conference, Eastern Conference Finals set up. We got Pacers versus the Celtics, and then we got the Mavericks versus the T-Wolves. We're going to pick on who we got. Another round of hot cues. We're going to be talking about X-Men 97. The season wrapped. Shit was fucking amazing. We're going to review it. Bronny's doing the draft. Shuck and jive right now, and he's not really looking too good, but we're going to see if he does get drafted or not. And we're going to be talking about sports because we have somebody here. Before we get into any of that, you've seen his photos. You've probably seen his videos. You know the circles that he runs with. This man was in the one and only FaZe Clan for a time. You know what I'm saying? The players fuck with him. Cam Payne fucks with him. This guy is out there. He documented one of the most impossible runs that any sports team in Phoenix has had besides the Diamondbacks when they actually won it. You got the documents. You got the photos. You got Devin Booker on the court. You got D.A. Duncan. You got Chris Paul leading the charge. You got all those photos. I even have one. All right. Chewy, real quick, could you bring me that for me real quick? Because I brought it from home. All right? It was. I know. We were doing a lot.
This is in your personal collection?
This is in my personal collection. I sent this man money because I needed this framed.
Nice.
All right?
Nice.
I might even need you to sign this, like on.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
That's an iconic. That's
Come
fire.
on.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's
Rally
fire.
the motherfucking Valley right after the pandemic. Nobody thought we had a chance.
Was that the Valley Oop game? That picture? Or
No, this was against
This was
the
when we
Nuggets.
swept the Nuggets.
Okay.
Well, Austin
Okay.
Rivers, whole ass.
Dope. Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
I'll put it back here.
But you don't only do basketball though. You do football.
I do everything.
You do baseball. You were a sports head. You were in Milwaukee. You were in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? You were everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
And you just getting started, man. My dog Savage is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all having me.
Glad to have you here, bro.
Oh.
Freaking, I've been like trying to text this man and DM this man, like, oh no, like, yo, we need you on the podcast type shit. You know, you're a busy guy. You know what I'm saying? You be doing a lot, but we're so thankful and glad you were able to make enough time for you to come pull up, show some love to the podcast. Super excited for this, man. How you doing, dog? How's everything been? How's your 2024 been so far?
Been great, man. Staying busy. It's really all you can do out here.
There you go.
Been blessed.
There you go. I see you over there traveling. I see you on the golf course. Are you nice at golf?
Yeah, I'm tough.
Talk your shit.
Okay.
Tough.
Talk your shit.
Okay.
I'm terrible. I played golf like one time and they kicked me out the course.
Have you ever played a full round of golf?
No, they kicked me out the course. They're like, yeah, you're a little bit too South Phoenix for our liking there.
Hell no.
Just joking now. I played golf when I was a kid. I tried to learn, but I was just a basketball
You wore
kid.
J's to the course or what?
I wore my Yeezy slides.
I'm just playing.
bro, your photos and your content have really, like, of course, taken your brand to another level. You were, you know what I'm saying, you were in FaZe Clan, for my God, freaking one of the biggest, like, entertainment, like, content groups in the world, basically. What really, like, inspired you to want to be a content creator? Because I know, like, we talked a little bit before, and you said how you used to play sports growing up, but what really made you get into making content?
I mean, it really all started, like, when I was younger. So growing up, like, I grew up on the west side of Phoenix, like, in Maryville. When we used to play sports, you know, we never had enough photographers. Yeah. So, like, we used to always want to post pictures. It's like on Instagram, you know, when we were first younger.
Yeah.
You know, we always wanted pictures. We used to go on Max Preps. Hope they had pictures of us, stuff like that.
They never had my picture, but they had my stats, though. They had my stats, though.
So, you know, when I first started doing photography, because I took a class when I was younger.
Yeah.
But, like, when I first started doing it again, I'm like, you know what? Let me go look out for the young kids. Just randomly, just practice.
Yeah.
So I was going to my school, taking pictures of young kids, stuff like that, and seeing how they took it, seeing how I could be creative with it, and, like, just being like a sports head, like you said, just wanting to keep going from there and, you know, try to go to the next level. Yeah. Like, that's really what really pushed me and got me started in content.
That's fire, bro. I mean, everything is competitive nowadays, so it's not just sports. And when you grow up being an athlete, we're all athletes here. RC played sports, Artie played sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played sports. Like, that competitive fire just translates into whatever you're doing next. Like, I know RC is also an accomplished photographer as well, and I know he's busted his butt to get to where he is. Artie with his art, you know what I'm saying? He's very competitive with that as well. Gibby, too. Gibby come such a long way in a short period of time, and then he's just been down with the family and stuff like that. So there's a lot of talent and a lot of guys that came from a sports background, whether being a fan or playing, and they turned that into their profession now. So that's hella dope that you were able to do that. I'm going to let RC go ahead and ask a question.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just very interested in, like, the content side of things. You obviously do a lot, like, with professional sports. What is something that you would say, like, might either be a misconception or just something that the general public wouldn't know when it comes to you're on the sideline or you're on the baseline of the game shooting the sport? What's something that may get overlooked or that regular people just wouldn't think of in those scenarios?
My biggest thing is a lot of people just think it's really just like just spray and pray, and just you're just pressing a button. Like, it's a lot more that goes into capturing that content. Like, people think, okay, you just follow the play and just take the pictures and stuff like that. Like you said, like being like when we play sports, like you kind of know what people want to see. Yeah. Like you got to anticipate certain things. Like, okay, now I got to follow the play and let's hope, you know, something happens. Like, you got to kind of anticipate and see what's going on. And most people are just like, oh, do you just sit there and just follow everything and just spray and pray and hope you get the shot? Or do you just, like, do you know what's coming, or do you anticipate it, like I said, and stuff like that? So that's probably one of the main things. Like, it's not really just holding the button and taking a picture. Right. Like, it's a lot of stuff that comes after it as well. Like, the editing, people think as soon as the game's over, you just go home. Right. And that's it. Like, no, you got to go home and go through 1,500 pictures and find certain ones you want to edit. Some edits will look different than the other ones. So it's not as easy as people think it is.
Right. Yep. That's my main thing, especially with photography, because there's like two parts of the gig itself, if you will. There's being there in person, and then there's the part that people don't see, which is you on your laptop or your desktop actually editing the pictures, which can be just as long as you were actually at the thing, but people don't see that. What's like is there any like stories from you being in one of those in-game scenarios that like either went really well or really bad that you could share with us? Like, maybe you got the shot halfway and the guy was like crashing into your camera, or like you thought you had the shot set up and I don't know, the lens cap was still on or something. Like,
I'll say one of the worst things sometimes is thinking you have the shot and then you go, like, obviously in your camera, because you're looking on a small screen, you're like, okay, I got the shot, it's in focus, or whatever you think it is. You go to edit it real quick, I'm ready to post it, out of focus. Yeah. There's times where it's on a fast break. You go and you're like, okay, I'm getting ready to get the shot, I'm following it. Next thing you know, a ref just comes full buttocks right in your camera, just in the way. Dang. Things like that. So there's a lot of variables that get in the way. But like when you get that shot, there's like no better feeling. Like, nice. Like, no, like other people get the shot too, but like I got the shot. Like, I know, like, this is about to bang on Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that.
Nice.
No, I mean, your shots have gone crazy, bro. Like, during that playoff run, which we were talking about, felt like it was just yesterday.
The 21 season?
The 21 season, when we had the team, it was Chris Paul, DeAndre Ayton, Devin,
Jay Crowder,
Mikal, Cam.
Yep. Both Cam.
Both Cams.
Twins.
Yeah, freaking the Haboob.
Yeah, Cam.
Cam, look, I know you've been hooping. I know you've been balling your ass off. I don't know if you're going to watch this or not, but come back, bro. Just for 1 year, all right? And then we're going to send Kevin Durant off. Just 1 year, all right? We need a backup point, all right? We need somebody. Okay?
Damn, you can say that again. We do.
We do. God damn it. We do. Or let's say Malik get more minutes, but I like Cam Payne, but he's going to make a lot of money. That dude's been hooping. Where did you see the change in, like, your social media presence from, like, that run? Like, did it go crazy from, like, 5,000 followers to like 20,000 after that, or was it more of like a steady build continuing?
So like kind of like a side story. So from I want to say from like end of 2018 to obviously 2021, like right before that run, there was a point in time where I wasn't like allowed to take pictures at the arena no more. Like I wasn't able to get credentials, or I wasn't able to bring my camera in. So like a little fun fact, like a little tip too. What I ended up doing was I had like a little $400 point and shoot camera, and that's why I tell people all the time, like, it's not the camera, it's the person. Like, if you want to make something happen and you want to create that content, you're going to do it by any means necessary.
Nice.
Yeah.
So during that series, I was buying my own tickets. I was spending money to go to all the playoff games. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just take my little camera, a little $400 point and shoot camera. I'll send it to you, like, if you want to put it up or whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, that's how I literally got that shot on that camera.
I love that.
That's from that camera?
And all that whole playoff run, all them like old like vintage style looking pictures
Let's go.
were taken on a small $400 camera.
Was that like a GX7 or the power shot?
It was I think it was a Sony.
That's fire.
I can't remember what it was. Like I'll find the picture and the model, and that's what I gotta tell people all the time. Like if I didn't pick up that camera again and start taking those pictures and getting my stuff noticed by the players, who knows if I'd be in the situation I'm in right now, because I could easily just given up and been like, nah, like, okay, I can't get back in the Suns games. I can't take pictures no more. Go find another route. Go back to a 9 to 5 like I used to have.
Yeah.
But I took that chance, went to the game. That was literally the first game I went to with that little point and shoot camera, and that picture literally went viral. It was like, this is when like Snapchat started like going viral. Like people could post like stories on Snapchat, like big accounts.
Yeah.
I had like Snapback Sports posted. It went viral on Twitter. Stuff like that, and like it looks cool because it looks like they're playing like outdoors the way the lights flashed.
So
that's
great.
Book ended up posting that, tagging me and stuff like that. So it was definitely a cool run.
Just the magnitude of this photo of just like how like just like the layering of it.
It's a classic picture.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's I'm not even trying to gas
the framing, everything.
But
no,
it's I had to buy it.
No,
You're like, I'm selling a few of these.
Thanks.
I'm like, bro, cash out, but I need this. I need this right here, dog. So like, this is staying with me. Even when I get my house.
I got one in my room too.
See, I need that. I needed that, yo. There we go.
Can we send Chewy a thing to put so the viewers can see the picture that we're talking about?
You can't have it though, Chewy. This is mine. All right,
I'm gonna steal it.
all right. Artie?
Was this like your favorite picture that you took personally, or do you have like a personal favorite?
To this day, I mean, there's a lot of like personal favorites that I have, but to this day, like this might be one of the coolest because, like I said, it was the first game I took the little camera to. I had no expectations at all. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just go and see how they look. And mine, this is like a little tiny camera that you would never expect to get something. And the cool story about it too was, so a lot of people don't know, like with the team photographers when they take pictures, you know, they have strobe lights. So like every time they take a picture, like a super bright light flashes in the arena. Yeah. That not everyone can see it. Like you can't, like unless you pay attention. So when I took this picture, the picture was like crazy overexposed, like super bright.
Oh, okay.
And so I sat there and tweaked. Normally I would just skip right past it. I ended up editing it, doing a bunch of stuff to it, and somehow, some way, it ended up like it looks like they're playing outdoors. Like it's like the way the lights flashing down and stuff. So
that's fire.
Like just the whole story behind it came out cool. But there's definitely a lot of like bucket list like favorite shots that I have. But that's up there.
I think this one is dope because I feel like it captures like a turnaround moment in like the Suns, and like just to see that like the crowd is so full, rally in the valley during that time. Like the player that we all had like our faith and belief in the picture, and then the way that like I'm looking at it from like because I do art, so I'm looking at like the way that those highlights on the side really like make them pop out from the background. The like you're saying with that kind of harsh light, but the contrast of the dark crowd, like it just makes them really sit up front, almost like a 3-dimensional vibe. I really fuck with this one.
Yeah. See, man, we got a bunch of. They're gonna know the actual ins and outs.
That's why you love it. There's dimension in it. There's the foreground. You got obviously the players in the foreground, but then as you go deeper into the photo, it's just there's so much dimension.
It feels like a 3D photo. Like it just keeps going. Like you can reach in there, and like reach in deep. Like pause, but like it's just,
it's
wild.
It's cool too because like I had so many people hit me up like asking me to send them this particular picture because like they'll see themselves in the crowd. Or like my boy in the background, like with the little mop. People sitting chorus side, like yo, like I'm in this picture and you can see me clearly. Like, can you send it to me? Stuff like that.
And you still gotta pay for it.
Nah, like at this point, like I was cool. Like I sent it to him, like stuff like that. But also, man, them jerseys, like
those are my favorite joints.
The only thing we're missing is my boy Ryan sitting courtside. We're missing my dog Ryan. That would have made this an 11 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10, but if Ryan was somehow in it, because I think he usually sits a little bit more on the left. Yeah. That would have made it an 11 out of 10. But that's amazing.
Random question for the average viewer who may not know this level of the inside of it. How many photographers are at any given, like let's say NBA game?
So. Basketball, you don't find as many. Obviously, if you see the NFL, you see hundreds of photographers around the sideline. Basketball is obviously it's a little smaller, so each team has 2 team photographers, 1 on each side, and then you have the papers, magazines, and stuff. So based on the court alone, not counting like because then you got the social media people. So I'd say on the baseline alone, you probably have 5 photographers, a couple of videographers, and then like nowadays. The social media team, they have like 3 photographers, so they're roaming around the arena.
Nice.
I'm roaming around, so I'd say on a good night, probably got about like 10 different like photographers, videographers in there.
Got you. Nice.
See, I couldn't do it because like being on the sideline, being on the court, especially like for the like NFL,
you'd be too hype.
No, you might get fucked up because when those players are running at full speed off the side, I've seen somebody get like their leg. Cracked.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about the equipment, but yeah, no, you're right.
No, your body, like you have to be in shape, ready to fucking dodge, duck, dip, dive, and roll type shit.
One thing I will say, when I'm on that sideline, I'm definitely protecting my camera first.
Nice.
Like I shot an NFL game. This was a couple years ago, and it was the Cardinals and the Chiefs. So there was a play where Travis Kelce ran like to the corner of the end zone, and he was incomplete. He turned like I'm literally following him with a shot and I'm paying attention, but like you never really realize how close they are.
Yeah.
And I literally look up and he's coming full speed at me. Like he just missed it and he's like getting ready to run into the wall. And I literally like a split second like move and he just like runs right by me. And I'm just like,
dang.
Like, whoa.
That's a 6'5" man.
Yeah.
Over 250 pounds running at full in pads.
Right.
And you just I'm saying you a big dude, but like you ain't got no pads
and
on.
I'm on the floor I'm like,
damn.
If this dude comes full speed, because you see people all the time get ran over.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
All you could do is just.
Them old heads be getting cracked on the sideline, dog.
But they have no awareness. A lot of them just.
Because they're like 70 years old. Like, go watch birds. Like, why?
Yeah, their reaction time isn't very.
Yeah.
I got one more question that kind of reminds me about the equipment itself. You were at the D-backs game. I think that was recently. Was that a 500 mil you were shooting with, or?
So I don't own them, but I have a friend. Shout out to him. He lets me rent lenses from him stuff all the time. There was 2 games I did. One of them, the biggest lens I had was a 400 millimeter 2.8.
Nice.
And then the second game I took a 300 because 400 is OD. Like if you know photography, like that's close as shit. So it was cool to use though. Like especially when you shoot the NFL, you obviously want to get as close as you can. So like being able to use like long lenses like that, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
See, I'm a caveman. I don't know shit. I got my phone. I got an iPhone. I did it.
Well, when Jeff was here, y'all was nerding out about DJ equipment.
No. And I'm saying this is very cool to learn like the ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? But you used to DJ too, so you knew what we were talking about.
I did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Me, I understand, like composition, color theory, that kind of stuff. But as far as it's so weird. Taking pictures, like my skills just fall the fuck off. I don't know what it is. People be like, "Yo, can you take pictures of me and my friends?" You know, like when somebody asks a random person, I'm like, "You don't want me to take a picture." I don't know what it is, but as soon as I lift that camera up, all my fucking my artistic abilities just go out the fucking window.
Where is your dream arena or stadium to shoot at? Like, if there's like one place that, like, yo, we need you here, like, where would it be?
So sad to say, I've always wanted to shoot at the Garden.
I see. I knew
Madison Square Garden.
I knew it.
Just the history behind it.
Yeah.
So I went there. This is when Cam was on the Bucks.
Yeah.
They played there Christmas Day. I was so ready to shoot Christmas Day. So they had a game the 23rd and the 25th. Unfortunately, Madison Square Garden, they're very strict with outside photographers.
Fuck.
So they don't really grant credentials like that. So I was there. I had all my stuff, but I just wasn't able to shoot. But that's like, I mean, even just being there on Christmas in the Garden, Christmas Day basketball.
Super dope.
It was a dope experience. But nah, to be able to shoot there would be, that's like a bucket list, like to shoot there.
It's going to happen, bro. It's going like your resume is going to get to the point to where they're just going to have to like just say fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's outsider, but he's nice. Speaking of which, we don't have to get too much into this, but like, I think people can tell from like Instagram how like you do work closely with like Cam Payne and stuff like that. How was that friendship really like help you grow with like just you as a photographer and as a person too? Like being cool with somebody that's in a league like that is different. It's a different type of time. It's a different type of energy. But they are still like, you know, they're regular people like us. You know, even though they make a lot of money for what they do. How has that been? Like you and Cam's like friendship, and then the content you were able to like make for him and stuff like that.
It's really been a blessing because like first and foremost before everything, like it feels like it's almost like a brotherhood now. Like,
yeah,
like it feels like we're brothers. Like everything we do, like, you know, like we feel like we're family. So it's really a blessing that, you know, he brings me on the road with him. Like we'll go to 5 different cities and, you know, in 4 days go on the road with him. And a lot of these arenas, like I think I'm up to like 15 arenas now out of like the NBA.
Wow.
And I shot like 10 alone just like the season that just passed.
Wow.
So being able to travel with him, you know, him fucking with me enough to where he's gonna bring me with him everywhere he goes. Like we'll go, like we've been Madison Square Garden, stuff like that, like Charlotte, those arenas. And obviously, me as a content creator, like it does so much for me because obviously it's cool to shoot the Suns. Yeah. But you know, you can only shoot them at home. I can travel sometimes and shoot them in different arenas, but just being able to shoot so many different players across the league, different arenas. I mean, the dude played with Giannis to begin the season, him and Dame.
Yeah.
So being able to meet them, shoot them every day, like without him, like those are opportunities that I don't really get.
Yeah.
So for him to, you know, look out for me enough, to trust me enough, bring me places with him, put me in certain rooms with him, and stuff like that is just like a blessing that, you know, I can't thank him enough for.
That's amazing, man. Now, Cam, he's always seemed like a solid dude. He had to work for everything he's got to 100%. Get to the point of where he is, turned himself into a hell of a player in the NBA, learning from Chris Paul and stuff like that. Once again, Cam, come back. All right?
It's funny, too, because like, I give him stuff, too, like, you can come home. Because obviously, you know, I'm born and raised out here. I'm a Suns fan.
Yeah.
So obviously, I want to see, you know, my boy back in the Suns uniform. But
yeah, we all do.
Which of these do you think you would get the hardest pictures from? I just thought about this. A Harry Potter game, a Harry Potter Quidditch match.
Wait a minute.
I like where he's going with this.
Should we break the glass, though? Break the glass, because I wasn't expecting for this. All right.
I like where he's going with this.
So, a Harry Potter Quidditch match. The Roman Coliseum.
Oh, see, this fire.
Or Squid Games.
Oh, man, it's so tough because after every single one, I'm already picturing like certain shots, like the Roman Coliseum, like wide angle shots, getting the whole Coliseum.
Yeah. Somebody fist fighting a lion.
Like, bro, like Squid Games alone, just obviously the vulgar and the gore that went on, stuff like that. And then the Quidditch match, I mean, you got these dudes flying through the air
on broomsticks,
brooms left and right. Like, that's really a tough question.
That's
like,
fire.
I was sitting there thinking right now. I was like, damn, what if they had like a dude taking like these
That's
kind of pictures
fire.
at those kind of bro? I was on. If you watch the video, you're gonna
Like
see
a
me. I
funny
was like,
shot of him
I
catching
was-
a snitch.
Or wait, can I add one more?
yeah.
The Avengers Endgame final battle in that fucking
Oh, shit.
in that pit, like when everybody comes out of the fucking Doctor Strange portals, and Thanos is like pointing with his shit. That would be a hard ass picture
Bro,
though.
I'm literally just sitting here picturing like a sad, emotional, like up close, wide angle picture of Iron Man just sitting there, just
Damn.
Dead.
Yep.
in his last moments.
No, getting Cap when it was just him, when he thought everybody else was gone, and like he was looking at the whole entire fucking alien army, and getting like the why behind. That would be tough.
Bro,
Damn.
That's what. This is why I love content in general, because there's so many possibilities, and like each one of us have different creative minds.
Yeah.
It's really how you want to express it. Like something I would think of, like in the Roman Colosseum, he could think of something totally different.
Yeah.
And when you just see it, you just appreciate it, because like, damn, I would never think of that.
Yeah.
And he thought of that, so I'm like, hey, shout out to him for even thinking of that shot.
I mean, this dude is an anime freaking enthusiast. This man's creative as hell. So that's.
I feel like-
What would you do, Artie? Which one would you pick?
Damn, that's tough. I honestly think that the Roman Colosseum, I feel like, cause there's actual like hand-to-hand like combat to the death, there's gonna be some real like kind of mixed emotion shots. So if you like getting close-ups of like he just slayed somebody, but he's kind of like, he's like, yeah, I won, but like, damn, that's kind of fucked up.
At what cost?
I think like Squid Games, you just could capture a lot of like just completely like fucking panic shots of people just looking fucked up. But I think the Quidditch shots might be the coldest.
But that's
so-
like
there's
the
so
least
much stuff
stakes though. But like Quidditch is like that's the
right.
game.
But
Niggas
the
was
angles
dying in Squid Game.
I
Like
think-
you had to like lick a cookie and like cut it out, or else you were dead.
Because I think the angles though is crazy, and like because you gonna like, for example, like a image like this, you might catch it at a different angle though.
Yeah.
Because now you look, it's a 3D space, because there's gonna be people up here like this. You might catch somebody like kind of up close, and it's some dude like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think the Quidditch might come out with the coldest ones, with some like dope, like
You gonna get Harry Potter
lens
up there,
flares
swag
from the
surfing
sun
on
and
him.
shit.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Whenever they film the next Harry Potter, I want to be there taking pictures.
All right.
That'll be dope.
You want to be on the set, all right? Fucking
BTS.
RC, which one would you want to do real quick?
That's interesting. Honestly, I would probably go with the Quidditch, only because I don't even know if we can say this. I'm a pussy when it comes to like gore and blood and shit.
Oh,
So,
yeah, I feel that.
personally, I wouldn't have the stomach to be sitting there watching somebody getting their shit just whooped. They bleeding from their nose and their mouth and shit. And I'm Quidditch.
I mean, but we watch boxing and MMA and shit. It's just
Yeah.
like that, but until somebody just doesn't get up, you know?
I mean,
Right.
but they're literally fighting to the death with
Yeah.
weapons. and-
Yeah.
Who thought about fighting a lion though? Whose idea was that?
They
Fighting
said
a lion?
Yeah, like in the Coliseum, like
Man
That was
versus
the
lion.
goddamn the dictator. That was Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah, trying to see motherfuckers die.
he just was like, people getting bored.
It
Throw
was
a line in
Quidditch,
there.
the Coliseum, and then what else?
I said Avengers, and then
The Squid Games.
Squid Games.
Yeah. I'm Quidditch. I'm cool.
I don't want to see Squid Games is just cool. You get murked by some PlayStation controller buttons. And shit
I
like,
think the
yeah.
reason why I picked those ones is because those ones are ones that I could see like a camera person actually being able to take pictures. I feel like in the what you said, like unless the cameraman got like superpowers. I mean, sometimes
That's
it's
true.
like the joke that the cameraman does have superpowers because he always survive everything. But if like unless the cameraman's like invulnerable, like you can get when this motherfucker fucking Thanos.
Yeah.
This motherfucker created a black hole, bro. Like, how you gonna not get sucked in and you gonna take a picture of that shit? Oh shit, I got a picture of a black hole. No,
I mean, that would be some
that motherfucker.
that'd be some wild shit. All right, I'm gonna ask you one more
Anyways.
hypothetical question, then we're gonna move on real quick. If you can go back to any sporting major events of ever, like your favorite one, whatever the case is, which sporting event would you want to be at? And think,
I already know exactly what I'm gonna say.
what you got?
2008
Mm.
Cardinals Steelers Super Bowl.
No.
And the reason I say is I'm a Cardinals fan. I'm assuming
Yeah,
we all are.
yeah.
I'm getting the best possible shot I can of dude's feet.
Oh,
Because remember, the cameras
that's
back
good.
then, obviously they were good.
That's good.
Yeah.
But they're nothing like what they are nowadays. So if I can go back then with the camera I have now, zoom in on his feet.
Make sure it's
Larry
But you know how
Fitzgerald
mad
gets
we
his
would be
Super Bowl.
if he wasn't in bounds and then like they couldn't return it. You know,
Nah, he was in bounds, but he just didn't have 2 feet in bounds.
Oh shit!
There's still that legendary
That's
picture
good.
with his toes.
Oh, it was on top of each other.
That's good.
Fuck me. We had that game, Chewy.
I know.
Bro,
Yeah, we
Larry
did.
Fitzgerald running into the end zone.
We let what's his name?
Santonio Holmes.
No, but that's no. Who was the
James Harrison.
Yeah, we hit this motherfucker ran 100 yards.
99 yards.
Bro, there was so many like.
6'6"
If you go watch that clip, there's so many like blocks in the back. Like there's so many penalties that could have been called.
But it's us. It's the
Yeah,
Cardinals.
bro. Like the defense we played on that last play was just.
Kurt Warner, can you come back, Kurt? Because, God damn it.
What Kurt Warner doing? Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let him play. All right. I mean, I like who we have now. Marvin Harrison Jr. I hope he's a baller.
Shout out Mark.
Kyler, I hope you're fucking healthy. I see you at the UFC games and shit. Get your ass on the field, man. We need you.
No, my dog out there working. He ready to go.
right,
They hungry this year.
See, all right. See, I like that. All
They
right.
hungry this year.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Sam. I'm a Cardinals fan, but I think if you're born and raised from Arizona, you deserve to have a backup team. So I'm also a Packers fan.
I don't agree, but you
See, I don't,
mean you don't agree?
I don't agree with that either.
How many? You're not even a fan. You can't even name 3 players.
Hey, I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't
Name
have a
'em.
backup plan.
Name them. You can't.
It's okay. But it would be like if I had a wife, I ain't know her favorite color, but I ain't got no.
If your wife
bitches.
kept cheating on you and breaking your heart, you gonna just stay? You gonna stay happily married? Or you gonna?
No, she never
what are we
cheated on
talking
me.
That's
about?
what I'm saying.
She never cheated on me though. You cheating on them
No, the
because you
Cardinals
got a
have
little
cheated-
backup plan.
The Cardinals
That's
have
you,
cheated on you
the
before
cheat.
because they give you piss poor performances. all
No,
right?
that's just that
right.
means that.
But at the same time, when I first started doing the Suns, I was going to every single game, mind you, back-to-back games to open the season, blown out by 40 points.
Oh shit.
I'm going to every single game when we're winning 16 games, getting the number 1 pick.
But at least we were fun though. At least we had like Gerald Green.
Do I got to bring up these old rosters,
Bro, we talked
I
about
was
this.
there. I was
all
there
the
when we
time.
had
Marcel,
like,
we
we-
working for
when
this.
we had
We
Miles Plumlee.
bro? Miles. I mean, Tyler's my dog, but like
Yeah.
those teams, bro.
TJ
Alex Lynn.
Yes, bro. Like there was some.
We had Bledsoe.
Bro, we had like
John.
John Lure, guys like that, like Mirza
John Lure.
Teletovic.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Like, bro, like Lou Amundsen days, like back, like then, bro,
Damn.
we were
Lou
bad.
Lou was nice. That he would
Lou
fight.
was cool.
Lou
That
would
was like
fight.
towards the end of like the good Suns era before we got really bad. But like I've been through thick and thin to where now, like I just appreciate it.
Nice.
But like I could never switch. Like Cardinals, I'm not much of a Coyotes fan, stuff like that. But all Arizona teams, like
Rest in peace.
Yep.
I'm just
Facts.
saying, with all these other different sports teams and sports cities like Boston and New York and even LA to an extent, they all have like their caked in fan bases. And of course their teams have won, but it's like they have a reason to be low because those cities always try to put out a winner.
Yeah.
But Arizona, especially for the Cardinals, it's like once every 10 years you might have a decent team. A few years ago it was JJ, D-Hop, freaking Connor.
No, we had a squad.
Yeah.
we
had a
did.
squad.
Well, the year we made the playoffs. But
And then we got fucking blown the fuck out.
We were injury riddled.
Oh no, we got smacked into the Rams. They laughed at us. We're the only like sports city that gets laughed at and disrespected by almost every other
That's
fucking.
not- we're not the
I was
only-
there. I remember that game vividly. I was there. In
Did we not
LA,
get disrespected?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Damn.
Didn't Anthony Edwards just literally give us the DX suck it on our home court
He did.
2 weeks ago? He did.
Yep.
Who else has done shit like that? Who? Besides maybe Reggie Miller talking shit to Spike Lee, but that's Spike.
Man.
Yo, teams get disrespected all the time. No, it's not just the Suns. Trust me.
Who else
It's not
gets-
just
who else got
Arizona teams.
disrespected like
A
that?
lot of teams get disrespected.
I'm asking for an example.
Like when they do shit at half quarter, like when I don't know somebody stands in the middle of the Boston Celtics fucking thing and they're standing on their shit.
I haven't seen anybody do that. I remember when
Teams
T.O.
get disrespected.
T, I was about to bring that up when he
T.O.
ran to the star.
Spiked, yeah, he did that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I say we get it the most, and we don't really do shit about it. Like we
Nah,
need we need PJ Tucker.
Being a Phoenix fan, like an Arizona fan in general, is always tough because it's tough
pain. It's pain.
when you get them players where you grow like a fandom for them, and you're like, this is our prime player. Like we love this guy, and then 2 years later they get traded away.
And
I
then they go
still,
win
I
a
still
ring.
got my D-Hop Cardinals jersey.
Man,
Can't even fucking wear it.
Then they go win a ring.
I still wear mine.
old Suns players that go and get traded off. D-backs players. Paul Goldschmidt was a fan favorite.
Yeah,
Go and trade him. He ends up damn near winning MVP, or I don't know if he did or not. A couple years later,
he was fucking nice.
all of our old players, Max Scherzer, they go win World Series.
we had
Yeah.
Max Scherzer.
Yeah,
we
Max
had-
Scherzer was a D-back.
Oh shit.
Patrick Corbin was one of our best pitchers at the time. Won a World Series.
Fuck. That's like the story of being an Arizona sports fan.
Like we literally groom these players to eventually
Literally.
get rid of them.
Yep.
To then go, like
Yep.
for example, I mean he's not going crazy, but like Derek Jones, he was with us when we were bad.
Yeah, but he was bad. He was only known as a dunker at the time, and now he
And now he literally scored 20 points back-to-back games for the Mavericks. Helped them win that series.
I remember when Mikal when he went over to Brooklyn. And
Oh,
then
he was going
40 a game.
Yeah,
He
like,
was
where
going
this?
crazy.
Yeah.
If like Mikal, if you were doing this here, dog, we wouldn't have needed to trade for Kevin Durant.
But what's crazy is he was, because remember, Book was out for a period of time.
Yeah, but
It
we
took
needed
some
him to do
time,
it
yeah, it
with
took some
Book
time.
though. Like we needed him and Book. We could have
Yeah.
had the West Coast, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown,
Well, they made it to the finals.
and we didn't win.
I know, but they made it. They went as good as like you could ask somebody to be.
When I tell you that was the lowest of lows in my life.
Seeing
Like-
Book say, "Damn."
Bro, when I left game 2 after we won and we were up
Damn.
2-0.
2-0.
So, like, I made shirts and stuff like that.
Yep.
I left game 2. Like, mind you, I spent out of my own pocket. I went to every single home playoff game.
Yeah.
Plus a couple road games. So I was at all the home finals games.
Oh, you went to Milwaukee too?
No, all the home ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Milwaukee was like literally the only games I didn't go to that whole playoff run. I went to LA, I went to
Wow.
Denver, and so as soon as game 2 ended, bro, I left that arena. I'm on
We
cloud
just knew we
9,
had it.
2-0. I'm thinking of what float I'm gonna be on to take pictures.
Oh,
Like, bro, as a photographer,
man.
you're like, everything went wrong.
So
after
you
that.
jinxed us. All right. Chewy, bomb him. All right. You jinxed us.
You can put it on me.
You got overly excited. I'm just joking.
We all did. And
But I
Yeah,
mean,
we
it
all
was
in
rightfully
that
so.
same
Like
boat,
all the
man.
history with the Suns, Nash era, everything we've been through, and then to just out of nowhere and make a finals run, go up 2-0 in the finals, Book scoring 40 points a game.
DeAndre dunking on people.
The value.
God damn
man.
it. Yeah, and then it all went downhill. And then we lose to corny ass fan bases like Minnesota, corn, Milwaukee, cornballs.
It's funny you say that because still to this day, like obviously Cam went and played for them.
Yeah.
So remember the Suns in 4 run.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
That was obviously not long lived because we ended up losing to them the next year or two.
Oh, yeah.
But so the Bucks won in 2021, right, when they beat us?
Yeah.
It's 2024 now. They have signs all over the arena. One of their like slogans is Bucks in 6. Mind you, they won the championship 3 years ago. They on their hotels like around the arena,
Yeah.
Bucks in 6. Like it's like they have shirts Bucks in 6. And I'm like, you guys won 3 years ago. Like, yeah, I can understand the next year running with it, but to have it be one of your main slogans that's everywhere, like, we get it, bro. You won 3 years ago.
I mean, hey, if that was us, I'd still be going ape shit. So it wouldn't be over. But
Bucks in 6, and I mean, obviously, after you lost 2 years in a row in the playoffs badly, that's not something I want to keep.
I mean, but they still say, well, how many rings you got? You know what I'm saying? Now we got to deal with them.
Damn. True.
Yeah, Giannis, man. Giannis
Fucking Giannis,
hurts.
asshole. But real quick, we're gonna move on to hot cues. But yo, round of applause to my guy Sav. You're not going nowhere yet. Yo, look at that camera. That one's your camera. Let them know where they can find you. You know what I'm saying?
Instagram, Twitter, Savage with 2 E's.
There you go.
Nice.
All right, see, that's easy. Right. So now we're gonna go on to hot cues. You're gonna stick around with us for hot cues. You're gonna stay here. Hot cues. If you guys are new to the channel, it's a segment where we talk about different internet happenings, movies, sports, and stuff like that. We try to do about 5 to 7 minutes per topic, and we're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, get them real noit and toit. You know what I'm saying, real noity toity. Cool.
Naughty toy.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Cool. All right, everybody ready for hot cues?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, first one. All right, so we talking about the Suns. Savage, you shoot with the Suns. You shot with the Suns. You know about the Suns. You are a Suns fans. We're all Suns fans here. Bronny James, LeBron James Jr., all right, LeBron's son, he's debating on either staying in the NBA draft or going back to college, and I think he might be maybe playing at Ohio State if he does go back. I know he's leaving USC. Should the Suns draft him? As, I mean, I guess they call him a backup point guard. They said he's only 6'1", got a 40-inch vert. If you were like with James Jones in the front office, would you draft Bronny James?
Me personally, I would say no. I'd say go draft what we need. Obviously, we need centers.
Yeah.
We need wings to play D. Like, we need defenders. I mean, would it be cool to draft him? I think we had like the 22nd pick or something. To draft him, bring LeBron for a year. I mean, obviously, being the Suns fan, we have beef with the Lakers, stuff like that.
Hate the Lakers.
But LeBron's not my GOAT, but being LeBron as great as he is and who he is, to be able to shoot LeBron for a whole year for one would be crazy.
Yeah.
But just to also be able to watch him play every day would be, especially the fact he's doing it in what year 2021.
Yeah.
It would be cool. Like if Bronny brings in Bron for a year,
LeBron and Devin Booker on the same team.
That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty nice.
Do you think it would work?
I don't know, but I'll watch.
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch.
I'm at every game.
Yeah, that shit would be
facts.
like just LeBron around the city type shit.
Facts.
Bronny get 3 minutes a game, it'll be good. You know,
Man,
it'd be
get to
all
dap
right.
up Braun when he walks in.
Oh shit.
Stuff like that would be so dope, bro.
Yeah.
RC, what would you do? Would you draft Bronny or trade the picks?
Oh man, I think emotionally, I would say yes, draft him because then you get the LeBron effect, or maybe even just the LeBron James Jr. effect, whatever that may be, whatever that will be. Obviously, whatever team does draft him, there's going to be so much either warranted or unwarranted buzz around it. But realistically, I want to see my team win a chip, and I don't think he's going to necessarily contribute to that. So if you have a valuable pick, don't waste it and use it to try to keep building this thing that this is like phase 157 as far as I'm concerned as a Suns fan of us rebuilding and working towards something. So I don't think Bronny gonna help us get there personally.
Nah, Bronny needs more time in college. Artie, what would you?
Is he like? I guess I haven't really been paying attention to Bronny James. Is he even that good?
He's okay.
He had a good run at the combine.
And I will say, like, his injuries, like, it set him back a lot.
Yeah, I mean, having
Like,
a heart
he missed out on a lot of
condition.
on-court time, a lot of games,
Yeah.
and it's tough for kids like that because obviously you never want to knock nobody and be like, oh, he's only there because of his dad.
Yeah.
He's only getting drafted because of his dad. I personally think he should stay in college and get a little better, but he's a young kid. Obviously, he's still set for life money-wise and stuff, but every kid growing up is like, my dream is to play in the NBA.
Yeah.
There's no guaranteeing that, let's say he goes to college for another year, God forbid, gets injured or something, boom, or doesn't play as well. Your draft stock is done. Your dad's retiring. Like, your chances of making it to the NBA are shot. But if you would have went if you goes this year, stays, rise it out, you're in the NBA, you live out your dream.
I agree. I kind of agree with that. It's like if you have the opportunity to get your foot in, I think you should get in there where you can because shit's not promised.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it is hard because think about it. Playing with your dad, like I know LeBron said that he wanted to do that. He really wanted to play with his son. But can you imagine being on a traveling team with a parent?
Yeah.
And like this,
and it's your rookie year, and your dad is your peer in a way, like your teammate.
and no matter what, like it's bad enough. Think about being like Thanasis and you're around Giannis.
Your
And
brother,
like everybody says you're only on the team because Giannis is your brother type shit.
Yeah.
Being LeBron James's son.
Yeah.
And anything you do, like you turn the ball over, you airball, you go to the G League, they're going to be on your fucking head.
I mean, it's been that way his whole life already. Now imagine at the NBA level where millions of dollars are involved, fans, crazy fans.
Yeah.
You can't hide behind your parents anymore. Like you out. Like I think that was like his first interview he's ever done at the combine when it's the first time he ever talked to reporters.
I was gonna say to that point, I kind of wish, selfishly, I wish we heard from him more. Like I wish I knew more about his personality. Honestly, selfishly, I wish he was more of like a Shedeur Sanders type, where he's just as like loud and just so sure of himself and just so confident and borderline obnoxious. That's kind of what I want to see from Bronny James. Obviously, he's his own person, but I don't know anything about his personality. Like, bro, are you hungry? Do you even want this? Or like, are you just kind of going through the motions? I don't know because we don't really hear from him, but that might be by design as well.
From what he said, because I've seen a good piece of the interview. Like number one, he doesn't want to play with his dad. He does not. Which is fair. Like he doesn't want to be on his, like he wants to do his own thing and carve out his own legacy, which is fair. It's never going to be fair to him. Like
Ever.
The difference with Shedeur is that your dad's a coach, and yes, Deion is considered one of the greatest cornerbacks ever, but his time he's not playing no more.
Right.
So now it's like we've all seen like dads as coaches. Like LeVar Ball wasn't even in the league. Yeah, he bigged up his kids enough to get there. So that's one thing. But playing with your dad, we've never seen that. I think maybe baseball maybe happened with like Tony Gwynn and his dad, or maybe King Griffey
Jr.
His dad play together.
Yeah, but your dad being LeBron, like equal to Jordan type shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine if Jordan's kids made it, even though they weren't that good.
Imagine your dad doing that. Hey, look at me when I talk to you in front of all your
As a
peers and shit.
teammate. Yeah, that's tough.
And it also comes to go like a lot of players like Michael Jordan Jr. Like when you're given that name, like there's so much spotlight on you. You can't really be yourself. Like you're looked at as LeBron's like second coming. You're the junior. Like he can't go out there and say what he wants to say because LeBron's son said this. Like that's LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
One of the greatest basketball players of all time.
And what are you gonna do?
And that's like Bryce. Bryce is his own person now. Like Bryce, you don't see him as much as like when you did when Bronny first went to high school, Sierra Canyon, stuff like that. Like Bryce Bryce is gonna be good.
Bryce gonna be nice. I think
Bryce is gonna be nice.
Bryce might be better than Bronny already, and I think Bryce is like 6'5".
And it's good for him too because he gets to like go under. Like I forget how the saying is, but like he's basically just doing his own thing. Like the spotlight's not really on. Obviously, there's cameras and stuff.
Yeah,
but it's not as much pressure on him because he's not Bronny James Jr.
He's the middle child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get the middle child syndrome, so you get to be under the radar. But we all hope that Bronny's successful no matter what happens. 100%. We hope he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? And once again, he's already made for life, so like he's good. You know, he's all right. So speaking about new and up and coming and stuff like that, we listened to some new artists a little bit today. These kids, they got some new music coming out. Artists like Cash Cobain has been going crazy. Ken Carson has been going crazy. But we listened to a new kid named Ian. And he just dropped his album. I think it's called Valedictorian. I think he had DJ
Holiday.
DJ
Holiday hosted. Legendary, yeah, one of the, freaking
holiday season
mixtape, yeah, one of the GOAT mixtape DJs up there with like the DJ dramas and stuff like that. What do we think about Ian? I know he's like a proper looking, we're gonna call it what it is, white kid, but he sounds like Playboy Cardi a little bit. I saw
a lot of people say yeet. A lot of people say he bites his.
It's just tough, man. A lot of these kids do sound the same, but Sav, I know you were kind of vibing with him a little bit. Like, what do you think about Ian so far?
Like I played his album the other day. It's cool. I mean, kind of like the style of music I listen to. Like, he's got a cool beat.
Yeah.
Got a couple good bars in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad. Like, there's a couple songs I put in the play. I play in the car and I just let play and I rock with him.
His shit does knock in the car.
And
yeah.
He's literally just. I think he's literally catering to what the kids want nowadays. What goes viral.
Yeah.
Like, TikTok is really where songs start.
Yeah.
The dude posted the same song every single day for months. Like, oh, I'm gonna drop it this Friday. I'm gonna drop it.
Nice.
Everybody waits for it. Never drops it. Drops the album. The song is on there. You know how many streams that brings to his album just because that one song is on there.
Really,
kids want to hear more of him.
Wow.
Like TikTok is really leading the way for a lot of like younger artists that make music. Yeah. Because there's guys you'll never hear of a song goes viral on TikTok.
But see, TikTok is kind of deceptive. I think for the vibes and for the potential for it to go viral is one thing. But me, I'm a club DJ. I DJ in the club. You feel me? So I think, oh man, this shit has freaking 28 million fucking views on TikTok. It's gotta bang in the club, right? Wrong. A lot of those songs do not translate well over to the club, but it's different though. But no, TikTok is a way to be able to break new artists. RC, I know that was the first time you kind of listened to Ian. What did you think about him?
Yeah, no, I thought it sounded good. Like I said, I haven't given it much of a chance. That was my first time hearing it, but he kind of seemed like the unassuming, like what do they call him? Like yacht shoes, boat shoes.
Yeah,
like
some prep kid,
young prep guy. Yeah, but for him to look like that, the juxtaposition of him looking like that and then sounding like what he sounded like, I think is great. I think that can work in today's like social media thing where. Your image is real important, and I mean his name is it Young Ian or just Ian? Just Ian. So I mean, like even that is like very simple, so it's kind of unassuming, and then when you hear him, it's something totally different. I like it. I was taken by surprise. I like it.
Already have you?
Is he the one who has like the video with like his whole family?
Yeah, but at the table,
mom and dad at the table.
I've heard that song, at least that song, and I thought it was pretty fire. I liked his delivery was real solid. Like you said, I kind of like that contrast of his how he looks versus how he sounded. Would I say he really came with anything super original? No, I think it's like a more I would say a less sedated version of like a Playboy Cardi. Like you can actually hear in the articulation of what he's saying. I guess
I would say more articulated than like Yeet.
Yeah, and then Yeet vibe kind of mixed that little, but that's where people is at right now as far as music wise.
I got some. Wait, what you say?
No, I was just gonna say I got a question about that contradiction of you look like one thing and then you sound like another. Talking about new artists, Forbats, he's known for wearing the Scully thing, right? And then he obviously sounds like he looks very hood, and like when you see him, you think he would have like
he looked like a Lil Nas X.
Voice.
I honestly thought like the main song he came out, for the longest time I thought it was a female.
Yeah, like literally,
no bullshit. And then I seen the video. I didn't know until he signed with Drake, and I'm like, who's this guy? And then I click it. His very first song is the one that you heard everyone. I click it. I'm like, wait.
with the high voice and like kind of airy. Did he take Rumor's swag, or like are we just letting that fly? Because Rumor, again, unassuming voice. Y'all remember?
Yeah, I remember
his
Rumor.
song?
Yeah, I remember.
And he had like the kind of ski mask joint with the grill.
Well, Rumor was like way more like ski mask out there. Like Four Bads, you can still see like he just wears like the over the head, but
right.
Rumor is on some crazy shit. I don't think he took it. I think R&B is in such a weird place now where it's like it's so unassuming to see like, oh man, this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like they look one way and then like their voice is like so high pitched.
Yeah.
Like the dude who made I think his name is Isaiah Falls. He made that song Florida Baby. Shit is tough. And Kai Cenat like blasted it, and then he got viral off of that.
Nice.
But like you would never think like, wait, that's him? Like you know what I'm saying? It's definitely in a very unique place with their swag and stuff like that. Music in general.
So there's no Savage. Do you have any? Is there anything to say about like how Four Bats presents, and then
I can kind of say like he took almost a little bit of inspiration from it. Like okay, like it was because it's definitely different. Like a lot of people when you see someone like him, like I was kind of like more interested being that okay, he sounds this way, looks totally different. Let me go find more about him. Like why he looks this way. Him and his friends all like obviously in the pictures, videos, all got ski masks on. You would assume they're making New York drill music.
Exactly.
And here he sounds way different. So like for me, it kind of drew me in more to him as an artist and a person. To learn more about him.
Yeah, no, I mean, women love R&B. You know what I'm saying? You got to do shit for the women, but you know. But
I think now is a time where people use that 48 Laws of Power thing, the spectacle, a lot, where it's like to catch people's attention. It's like said to a spectacle is like always a good idea to kind of jumpstart notoriety. So like it's a spectacle to see somebody, and then there's a misalignment with like character traits. Like if you saw a real buff dude petting a cat, you might like sit there and watch it because it's
look
weird.
at Jaleel. Like literally Jaleel.
Yeah, exactly.
Some buff ass freaking
Doing
fullback.
backflips
Yeah,
off of-
Jaleel. Yeah, fucking flipping off of goddamn stages and shit. That's
true.
crazy. Should we break the glass for me before we move on? I have some advice to give to Ian. Ian, if you really want to go viral, here's what you do.
Don't.
Here's what you do. Listen to me.
Don't say
Don't
what
listen to
I'm
RC.
about
You don't
to say.
he don't know it.
I want to hear what he's going
You
to
get on a song with Drake and y'all diss the shit out of Kendrick. All right?
Man.
You cook his ass, Ian. All right? You said good kid, Mad City, ass. Damn. The Pimp a Butterfly. Ian, you diss him.
You still heard over there?
You do, and you say you for the culture too. Chewy bomb that shit. Yeah.
Go
Young
say-
white prep kid for the culture.
Go save my goat.
Who also had Marshawn Lynch in the music video.
See, there you go.
That's fire.
And you
That's
know what's
hard.
funny is
Marshawn wasn't in no Kendrick video.
all Kendrick would have to do is literally just take a picture and say, "See,
No,
I
go.
fucking told
Family
you."
portrait.
Before- no, do it. Yeah, do the remix of that song in that music video with Drake at the table on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, eating with Ian and his
Hell
white
nah.
family. Yeah,
And
Cook
he
Kendrick.
feed Ian little niece.
Oh, okay.
That'd be
No, none of that.
Crazy already.
Damn it.
That's crazy.
Nah.
All right,
All
what we
right,
got next?
before we move on, okay, who won? Savage, Drake or Kendrick?
me personally, I'm a Drake. I won't say nothing Kendrick made suck.
Mm-hmm.
His song's still getting played in the club every night. Me personally, I liked what Drake put out more. I won't say he won. I liked what he put out more than obviously than what Kendrick did.
that. I respect
Because
that.
music is always subjective.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say Kendrick stuff sucked because I don't even think I listened to Euphoria yet.
Oh,
So,
what
like-
in? What in? We gotta, that's,
He
you
didn't wanna
gotta
listen
take
to
it with
it.
a grain of
No,
salt.
like
he
I heard it a little bit, but I'm not gonna
just
say Drake won just because I'm a Drake fan. I like what Drake put out more, but
Family Matters was the best song. in this song.
That was the best song
I
Drake
agree.
put out in a
Yes.
long time.
Yeah.
Family
and
Matters was
Drake is
and
smart
his
because a
band.
lot of people say, "Oh, well, he's just making radio music." Drake is smart. He knows what he like. That song is gonna get played for years.
Yeah.
Euphoria and stuff like that. It's not gonna get played. I mean, it's still gonna get. It's like, as far as a diss song,
Yeah.
people will forget it's a diss song from Drake,
No facts.
and it's just gonna get
That's
played
true.
and played and played.
Drake has that kind of staying power. I think you're right about that.
Nobody's gonna go
think-
back to Meet the Grams. Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know about that.
I've
but
seen
not like
Meet the
us. will be
Grams.
there.
not like us will be there. But
People.
honestly, all that hype and gas is already cooled down. I play that shit in the clubs. It don't really go.
Which
shit
ones?
Like that.
Which clubs?
All of them.
In Scottsdale?
And all okay.
Yeah, I'm
what are we
gonna be
talking
honest.
about? And
I'm gonna tell you right now, downtown
Going
like,
up.
They
Crazy.
that shit comes on. Everybody start fucking. People not even from the
You
West Coast
DJ
start
at Whiskey
walking
Row.
and
We
shit.
don't expect not like
people
They don't
ask-
know what the
people
fuck-
ask
What
me
are we
to play
talking
that
about?
Whiskey Row.
Ain't nobody.
The people
man,
at Whiskey
Farmers
Row
wanna
don't
hear
even
that
know
shit.
what the fuck
Okay.
is going
They
on.
want to hear that. They want to hear that. They want that shit at the whole.
I'm not trying to discredit you, but again,
Wow.
it's
Who
important
do you
to let
think
the
most of these
audience
hip
know
hop fans
where.
are? The white man. All right, that's who's buying the fucking streams.
If you're in the car driving though, you got to pick one song from all of them to play. What are you playing?
Family Matters.
Honestly, I'm probably playing Euphoria or Not Like Us.
I'm
Euphoria
playing Not
is
Like
me,
Us
so
for sure.
Euphoria's good.
Me.
I actually-
feel like with some good bass in the car, that goes crazy.
That Not Like
Which one
Us,
you
bro.
playing?
Get you
Yeah,
hyped.
that Not Like Us gets me hyped.
I'm playing Family Matters.
I thought we were on the same team.
Family Matters is good though. Family Matters was the best song Drake made in a long time to me personally. That
I
shit
thought
was
the
good.
Drop and Give Me 50 one was hard. I actually push-ups. I actually fuck with that one the most out of the ones that Drake dropped because that gave me like a nostalgic feel of like, oh, he's back on that shit.
I still go back to Taylor Made because I like Drake pretending that he's
But-
Tupac.
We need
Bro, that was crazy. Bro, but the fact that Kendrick dropped within 30 minutes,
Yeah, he
Drake.
stepped on a lot of his shit.
like
He
Drake
stole-
dropped Family Matters within 30 minutes.
Meet the Grams.
Meet the Grams was out. Like he had that in the cut.
Yeah, because it
And-
took him
and-
4 weeks to get ready.
I want to say this. First of all, you got to go back and re-listen to Meet the Grams.
I've heard it three times.
A few times.
Yeah.
Secondly, people are so caught up on the fact that it's not true that he has a daughter, and that's fine, whatever, today. But I think the part that people are missing is what happens when Drake decides to settle down, get married, and then you have a daughter. Like that song is gonna stand, and it's going to exist. I'm not saying it's gonna be as popular as it is now, but like that song is going to exist, and you damn sure can't do what you did with Adonis with this.
Well, I guess-
Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "Oh, Kendrick was foreseeing the future. He was foreshadowing."
Man, that's some
I'm
major
just saying,
fucking
when
copium
Drake
right
has
there.
when Drake has a daughter, that song is going
If
to come
he has
back
a
and
daughter,
be like,
fucking
Yo.
20 years later, head ass. I
I'm
don't
just
wanna hear
saying.
it.
I'm just
Nah.
putting that out there so it's on
Kendrick
record.
lied and Drake lied. They all lied.
We'll come back to this clip.
No,
10 years from
Well, yeah,
now.
we'll be
Answer
back.
daughter.
Yeah, you'll be back here 10 years from
But
now.
apparently Kendrick didn't lie. Drake
Oh.
lied to make Kendrick lie, right? That's
There's so
that
many
was
That's what
conspiracies.
Drake was
They
saying.
That's
all
what
fucking
Drake was
lied,
saying.
okay?
A daughter
It's all
that's
bull-
11. We'll see if he takes it. That was
That was
a
corny too.
misstep.
All right.
No,
I'm
the
not-
corniest
Drake.
thing Drake did was that outro.
Yeah.
You really were so good, and I'm also very good at rapping. So
And that would have been something if I was a real predator. Like, yeah, I ain't like hearing Drake go there.
Well, yeah, I mean,
So
rapping
let's
about
stop
how you
fighting.
don't diddle kids is like it's
I would have been arrested, man. I'm too
But,
Like,
but that A minor bar is.
hard.
I got to give that to Kendrick. Like,
Hard.
that is
Called him a fan.
yeah,
that is tough.
Freaky ass nigga. I mean, come on, dog. Come on, dog.
no, my favorite line
BBL
is
Drake is
sometimes you
everywhere.
gotta pop out and
Drake's
show niggas.
hilarious. That shit's fucking.
BBL Drake is crazy.
BBL Drake is
I play that
hilarious.
shit I play that shit. One girl said, "Oh!" and started going crazy.
Hell
That
nah.
shit. I was like, "Yeah!" I'm like, "I did. Somebody got it. Somebody
All
got
right,
that
what's
shit."
next on the hot cues, man?
Speaking of 10 years from now, hopefully somebody getting a message. Will the D-backs win a ring in the next 10 years? Will they win it this year? Last year we made it to
We
the,
went to
the World Series.
We went. We was there.
Got our ass whooped, but we made it. And now this year's kind of rough. Corbin Carroll's off to a tough start. But hey, Marte been fucking balling.
I love Marte.
Marte Cattell, that's my guy.
He's our MVP for sure.
Yes.
100%.
Sav, I know you've done some baseball games before. You think we still have a chance to turn everything around? I know it's like a 4-in-a-game season type shit, but
The thing with baseball, man, it's so tough because you can have 1-2 injuries that can set you back so far. But you obviously the key is to win series.
yeah.
But you can literally go on. You can win 15 out of 20 games, and you're right back in the thick of it. So I would never count them out. Like last year, we started off hot,
Yeah.
struggled, then fought back to make. I think we made the wild card spot to even get in.
Yep.
Last
And then we beat the Brewers. Yeah, and then we beat the Brewers to go on and on. But
Swept the Dodgers.
swept.
Swept-
I love
That's
that.
Joey, horn
That's
that.
good.
Horn
I
that.
love that.
Yeah. Swept
sorry.
your
As an
punk
Arizona
ass.
fan,
Sorry, y'all.
Clinton Kershaw, we put up what 8 on him in 2 innings.
Ooh, yeah. Mookie Betts,
That was
Mookie
sweet.
ass.
Freddie Freeman, get him out of here.
Yeah, Mookie Butts. now y'all got Shohei over there gambling his paycheck away. All right.
Damn.
Ain't gonna matter.
But no, I'll never count us out. I think we still got a chance.
We still got a chance.
Like our rotation is tough. Like once we get healthy,
Well, I think we might need to add another pitcher or two because I feel like too many times guys have been like, it's weird. I look at the score. One game we win 5-0. Like, great. The other game we lose 9-1. Like, what the fuck? Like, literally day to day different. We have no consistency right now. So, yeah, we got to tighten that shit up. RC.
Yo.
So, since you like to root for the teams when they start winning.
No, I was there. I was down. I was there opening day. I've been with the team, man.
Didn't we win that game?
We did. And that was a great game. That was action-packed.
I think we blew them out by like 15.
It was
16-1
or something
Yeah.
like that.
But then you haven't been back since, huh?
Yeah, not yet. I'm going to get back out there, though. I had a blast. I ain't been to a baseball game in a minute. I had a blast. I don't know if we'll win a ring. I loved seeing us in the World Series this last year. Typically, teams don't just make it back to the World Series like that unless you're really, really good on some dynasty type
Especially
shit.
in baseball, too.
Yeah,
Baseball's
so
such a crapshoot sometimes when it comes to the postseason.
Very.
But we are young, though. You
Yeah.
know? Hopefully Corbin gets it going.
But like Savage said, I mean, you never really want to count them out. So I'm a hometown guy, so all of the hometown teams I root for. Phoenix, born and raised. So, I think we got just as much of a shot as anybody out there.
There you go.
Pro sports, baby.
I feel like I can't watch baseball, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's too boring. It's like my only like comparison feeling I can get to it is like One Piece filler episode. Like I get the same feeling of like, it's just why am I watching this? It's very. I don't know. I can't get into baseball.
The playoffs.
I try.
Though, like even when it's like playoffs and the games mean something.
Playoffs was better, but even still, I feel like it's like where I'll be drinking and then I hear something and I go and look and then I like go back to whatever else.
Yeah, baseball is a very acquired taste. It's slow.
To the average viewer, it's boring.
Yeah.
But to
Like,
be
if you-
honest, playing baseball is fun.
Oh yeah.
Like actually playing baseball, like trying to fucking hit the ball, running the base, like that shit is fun. Like would
Not
be
for me.
fun to
No,
play.
true.
But I feel like watching it. But it's hard for me to watch soccer too. I'm not gonna lie. I struggle to watch
Soccer's the
soccer.
shit. Soccer's lit.
Really?
Yeah, soccer's good.
I went to a live hockey game, and I never watch hockey on TV, but the game, like for some reason, being there was dope. Like actually watching a hockey game.
Speaking of soccer, I've been to an NBA Finals game. I've been to a Super Bowl game. Been to World Series games. If you can ever make it out to like England, like I was in Manchester.
Oh, damn.
Manchester City is one of the biggest football clubs in the world.
Yeah.
Bro, the environment at that game was a regular season game. They were playing, I think they were playing
Tottenham.
no, I can't. I think they were playing Liverpool or somebody.
Okay.
And when I tell you like that atmosphere, by far the craziest thing
Really?
ever in sports. Like you'll hear people say it. Soccer alone, their fans are crazy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Really?
People get fucked up at soccer. Like, soccer is life or death. for
Bro,
them.
like legit, the entire stadium was packed, and the opposing fans, they only have one section, all like in. So obviously you have here, they had let's say like 101 and like the Suns Arena,
Yeah.
all the way to the top. Every single aisle has security lined up.
Damn.
If you're, let's say you're like a Liverpool fan and you just buy like a random seat
Yeah.
and you cheer at all during that game, you're getting kicked out the stadium.
What?
I shit you not, bro.
Damn.
Like they take it so serious. When the game ends, they let the visitors leave first. Like they literally make you sit there and wait and let the visitors leave first because these people are
No,
like
they
they
that's
want to fight.
crazy.
Like
They
they're
want blood.
Are nuts.
That's crazy. I
Bro,
didn't know it
that's-
was like that out
that's
there.
one of the bro.
Yeah.
Like if you can
It's
ever
kinda
experience
wild.
that, even the soccer games in general, but if
I'm-
you can.
How many seasons is in, or how many games is in a soccer season?
Not 100% sure. I will say soccer is year round.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like there's so many different leagues. Like you got the Champions League, UEFA, all that stuff. Like soccer, like is nonstop.
Bet.
Yeah. Now that'd be crazy. Like going to see Liverpool. Like, yeah. Out.
Yep. Get the fuck out.
Bro, like
Hell,
you,
get
bro,
outta
you
here.
can look it up. Like I shit you not. Like
No, I
you'll-
believe you. No,
that's crazy.
God damn.
Like,
Chewy,
you-
we're going to a soccer game, man.
Dude, I really want to go check out like a Central American League one too.
Oh, you trying
Like
to really
the
go?
Super Classico, like
Oh,
the
shit.
Chivas in America.
Next
Bro,
time
like
it's USA versus Mexico. out
like
here.
those Spanish games, like soccer
Dude.
games, bro, they get
They get
lit.
It's
People
electric for
get
sure.
no those fights at like the USA Mexico games and the Latinas there. Yo, that shit's crazy. All right, yeah.
Imagine in Mexico though.
You know, huh?
Imagine in Mexico. though.
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
It's like a Bad Bunny concert.
Shit, that's classic.
Aaron
Just we got what?
What?
Hey, all right. I would go to a Bad Bunny or who is it? Fade Fade was just out here.
Fade.
Yeah, Fade. Now he's the next one. They said he stole Bad Bunny's fan base. Somebody told me that. Somebody said that. I don't know. But speaking of stealing fan bases and being fans of things and shows and stuff, X-Men 97, raise your hand if you're a cartoon fan, if you Marvel guy. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't watched this yet.
I haven't watched it either.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Chewy, break the glass. 10 out of 10, highly recommend.
Word.
Watch that shit.
It's that good?
It's that fucking good.
Interesting.
And this is on Netflix or what is it?
It's just on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Plus. Oh, okay.
It's an animated show. Savage, are you big into like Marvel, like X-Men and shit?
I won't say I'm big on it. I like it, but I'm not really much like of a TV show guy.
Okay.
So if it don't grasp my attention like in the very first episode or two,
it's some good shit, dog.
I'll give it a try for sure.
It's like, all right, like everybody's real. Fucking Magneto he real. He ain't fucking around on this one. The animation's very dope. And I think they give the spotlight to every character in like a really balanced way type shit. So
Okay.
I think it's cool. 30-minute episodes.
How many episodes?
10.
That's
Okay.
not too bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no.
It's the hour-long episodes where they have 12, 15. You're just like, I want to sit here and binge watch all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. I think the last episode might be like 40 minutes, but that's like the last one. But everything else like 30, 35 minutes. And then the first 5 ones are like, all right, cool, like we're getting there. But then once like the 5th one, like the mid-season one, then the shit just changes. That's all
they. Do you know if they're gonna continue it
Yes,
beyond
they
that?
are.
Okay, so it's,
Yep, another season.
yeah, because I feel like if it's gonna be more than one season, I'll check it out. If it was gonna
worth
be one,
watching.
I'm just be. I sometimes you watching, you be feeling like, like you need more of it, and I don't like. That
I was
feeling
hyped on that
sometimes.
shit. I was hyped.
Now, is this like passive watching? Because I think people hear cartoons, or like I know for me personally, when I think cartoons, I think of like passive, like maybe it'll be in the background, or not cartoons necessarily, but just animated.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily sitting down prime time after dinner watching this, or
I think this can definitely beat prime time, like, you know what I'm saying, with the squad, with your lady, whoever the case is, with somebody that just likes a good story, plus with good action, and it's dope. Like, there's some dope shit I've never seen. Because for X-Men, for the longest time, X-Men's never really been done right. Like, yeah there's some cool Wolverine moments, and some cool, like, Professor X moments, but all that shit is like low-key been wasted. You feel me? Like it's like, none of the X-Men movies hit like the Avengers movie. Like there's not like an Iron Man type shit. So with this is like, this is low key on that level of the Iron Man shit, of the Spider-Man shit, and it's getting there. So I think it's really good.
dope.
They fucking did. They did. Cyclops is cool. Yeah, Cable's cool.
Was it this last season finale where they recreated an iconic moment from the comics between Magneto and Wolverine? I didn't want to like say what
That was the
specifically
episode 9.
Episode
when
9.
that
So it was
happened.
the episode before.
Yeah. So
That's
the
what made.
second
I saw
last.
that just by surfing YouTube.
The last episodes are fucking insane.
that's-
I won't
that-
spoil
that-
it. So
that's
I might check it
I
out.
really want to see it just to see that scene just play out.
well, yeah, that shit was. I was like, ooh.
I might put it on while I eat or something at the table.
Right.
I always got to have something in the background while you eat.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
my food don't taste right
It
if I don't.
Like I'll literally sit there for 10 minutes and find something.
And
That's
then
me
start
too,
eating.
bro.
Yeah.
Real quick before we move on, my little pet peeve. I hate when people call me when I'm eating. I fucking hate that shit.
Call you when you eat.
Yeah.
How they supposed to know you eating?
I don't know. There should be like a do not disturb. I'm eating fucking mode. Like besides D&D, like I sit down, got my meal.
Mode is crazy.
It's ready.
I'm not
that's a
gonna lie,
big
bro.
fat
That's a
shit.
random
Find your show to watch.
Yeah, I got the show and shit. You feel me?
That's-
Like I'm ready. AC's on. That should be. It's expensive. And you gonna call me?
That's some big
trying to
bag
have a-
shit,
like a long
Aaron.
conversation
I'm
about it.
Big
eating
bag.
mode. I'm eating mode.
Yeah.
That's
iOS
crazy.
update.
Not
Yes.
driving, not
Just locked in
sleeping.
on his food.
I'm
That's
eating.
just as important as driving.
Come on, guys.
We need food. I had to drive to go
We
get it.
need food. All
I had to
right,
drive
man.
to go get it.
I'm fucking.
That's
dead,
hot
bro. That
cues.
shit's funny.
All right, that's hot cues. Let me know if I'm crazy or not. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Apple,
that's
holla at me.
crazy. How do you expect people to know that you eating?
I don't know.
He said it's
Or
a
you
mode.
just
It's like
always need
work mode,
Don't
but
call them.
he flip it on. They
text
call-
messages.
Yeah, like sorry,
Call you back.
sorry. Just got pizza. Call you later. I don't know something. I need Chewy.
I can't holler at you if you eating
Nah.
some pizza, dog.
If I called you for something important and you didn't answer because you're
Yeah.
eating, I would be so
That's
mad.
why I answer. Like,
All right, yeah, we're gonna book the other DJ because this guy's fucking eating salad.
Here's
or,
what happens.
are
Here's
we
what
doing?
happens. I'm eating. Bling, bling. Fuck shit. What the fuck? Hello. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
love
Oh
it.
yeah. Nah.
With a mouthful of food.
Exactly. I'll be there. Yeah, I can do that. Hey, you have a good day. Cool.
Damn, dog.
Why you? You know what I'm saying?
Conversation turns to 20 minutes and now your food's just cold.
God.
That's not true, bro.
What you want?
Come on.
That really is some
telling the
big
truth,
bag shit.
Barbarian.
Oh, is it?
It's some
They
big
call
bag
me a
shit.
big bag. That's
Yeah,
fine.
That's crazy, dog.
That's-
You gotta be a
That's
big.
fine.
Your grandma's just trying to say, you know what I'm saying?
I love you,
I
but
miss
wait.
you, mijo.
Miss me, yo.
Yeah.
Grandmama, I love you, but you didn't make this food, all right? You didn't cook today.
For this man to come up with a brand new
That's
app.
funny. That's funny. Of all the pet peeves.
That's a big one.
That's,
That is a huge one. Like I really get
It is.
irritated when I'm eating.
you can ask 1,000 people and I don't think any would say that.
That's
not
cat
bad.
though.
I never thought about that shit.
No,
I will say this though. I have a very, very heightened sense of like when people are eating, I can hear the sounds, and that shit drives me up a wall. And it's I forget what it's called. There's a name for it, and it's totally involuntary. I'm not a mean spirited person like at all,
Asshole.
But like if somebody's like sitting right here, like we're already sitting, and they're eating a bag of chips, bro, I literally will be incensed.
I'll be pissed off
The
too.
chewing gum, just loud chewing.
Like my brain literally will just focus in on the sound of their chewing, and I'm just like, bro, I can't do. My heart rate starts to raise and everything. Like that's a pet.
So you
Turn into the
can't.
fucking Hulk.
You
literally.
can't watch that mukbang.
No,
stuff,
I
huh?
hate them.
The ASMR.
Yeah.
See,
I
and
hate 'em.
My algorithm on my YouTube is so fucked up because I seen like one like eater dude like I'm trying this one, and now
Pause.
wait a minute.
What do you watch on YouTube?
Yo,
Eater, but Eater dude is crazy. Eater is one thing.
Wild.
Eater dude.
y'all know what I mean.
Can we check your search history, please?
Yeah,
Yo,
you watch one eater.
No, I just want to see
dude.
the search history, not nothing. I don't like claim nothing.
wow.
Yo, eater
You're
dude
gonna
is
see nothing but fucking
insane.
video game shit and food. All right.
Eater dude.
Nerd and big back. Not the fucking
What were we talking about earlier? Hashtag no Diddy.
Eater.
eater dudes is fucking disgusting. Yo.
You been to them
What
parties?
was?
huh?
I'm almost
Been to them
scared.
parties,
To,
huh?
I'm almost
I'm
scared
not
to
on
ask. What was he eating?
Food, man.
Ever find that shit on
What?
Oh yeah.
On what?
You mad?
On what?
I was gonna say Pork Hub. I said you want to pull it
Bro,
out of me.
literally
That's
CORNHUB.
Right.
It's a legit site. Every title is clickbait, but it's all corn.
Oh my
Oh,
Like
god.
I shit you not, like
That's
the whole
funny.
site.
How do you know this?
I had a friend show it to me.
Oh, yeah,
There
a
you go.
friend.
It's
Let me
legit.
see your search history, Sav.
Hey, you don't look for what you don't want to
Oh,
find.
God. Oh,
It's a legit site.
careful.
Corn.
Interesting.
all y'all some freaky frogs in here, all right?
Eater dude. is
Especially Chewy.
diabolical.
Oh, I don't trust him. Yo, we got that's hot Q.
Yep.
We got one more segment. I'm gonna wear my hat like this from now
Aaron
on.
came up with
Alright.
new derogatory slang today, bro. I'm sorry. Eater dude is crazy.
I ain't gonna say that sounded crazy.
Oh, eater dude.
That sounded
I
crazy.
just
Bro,
What's the
You said that, and I saw his face. They looked at each other like,
I didn't.
Hey,
It was too
yo.
late. I couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
come
that's
on,
see, you
man.
can't
Come
say
on,
don't
man.
do that now.
No, you all right?
All right. Hey, I'm good.
What's the next topic?
Next
Joe?
segment.
Hey, last topic.
Let's get it.
NBA,
Mm-hmm.
basketball,
Mm-hmm.
Pacers and Celtics, T-Wolves and Mavericks. Who you got? I know who I got.
Who you got?
I don't want Anthony Edwards to win a ring. I'm sorry, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. If he does, he's a
So you hating?
yes. Should we break the glass? Thank you. And actually, I need this.
Holy shit.
you don't want him to win one before him.
Well, Devin Armani Booker, all right? Not only do I want him to win a ring before Luka and Ant-Man, but also, you see this beautiful court that you got a picture of, Sav? You see this court right here? You see that? You see this court? This is here, right? This is footprint. Well, you know, yeah. You know what Anthony Edwards did to this court? He besmirched the court. Yes, he did that
He
to our
besmirched.
court,
Okay.
and he got away with it. Nobody threw a freaking a drink at him. Nobody cussed him out. Back in the day, you would get a drink poured on you. I'm not saying I want violence. I don't want that. I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want another malice in the palace. I don't want that. But also, when did we get so goddamn soft?
Well, you can see exactly when.
What do you mean?
Like you can go back and look at the tape and look at the players and just be like, oh, that's when we got so soft.
Like
When we got swept in the fucking first round of the playoffs. That's when we got so soft, sir.
I'm just saying, man, Anthony's amazing, but they talking a whole lot of shit. They are, and they backing it
Rightfully,
up.
when you
They're
sweep
backing
a team,
it up.
I mean, I love the Suns. Worked for them for a couple years, born and raised. I love them. I'm also objective. When you sweep a team, you could do shit like that. Just like when we swept the Nuggets and it was Suns and 4 and they fans was getting the fucking Merry Fistmas up
Their
in the
fans
goddamn.
started it.
But still, when you
started.
And you gotta look at it too is like, obviously, like Ann said, KD is one of his favorite players ever growing up.
Mm-hmm.
If I do what he did to my favorite player, let alone Devin Booker and Bradley Beal and the Suns, who were title favorites, I'm popping my shit. I don't care.
You have to. And you're
I mean,
22
this,
years old.
whatever he did was a little crazy. I don't know how you think of that.
That's what I'm saying. He did it for like 2 minutes.
But
Laughing.
when you do that, bro, you can pop your shit.
Nah, fuck that. We fighting. Like, I know we all got
Nah,
money,
see, but
you at least gonna have to hold me back, and we gonna pretend to fight.
That fight that you're talking about would have stopped them from getting swept. Nobody had fight like that.
Yep.
Nobody had fight in the first place. That's why they
Devin
got
tried
fucking
in the
swept.
last game.
He did. He showed up.
Well, yeah, but yeah,
He showed up.
4 games too late, but you know.
Hey,
It was tough.
it's Vogel's fault. And he's gone. The bad man's gone now.
Man's gone.
All right, now we got Budenholzer.
But you're right though. We need crazy motherfuckers in the crowd throwing shit.
Put Artie on the
screaming.
team, yo. Just send Artie out there. Let him get 1 minute,
I'm
like every
using
6
all
games.
my fouls up.
Let him just tackle the shit out of somebody.
They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this dude?" And I'm gonna just in there
Nah, you
flying.
throw one cup,
knee.
you ain't never coming back to
Yeah,
footprint.
you done. No fly list. It's over.
Fuck Jamal Murray over there throwing heat pads on the court and shit like that. He got to play the next game.
Yeah, but they on their way to Cancun too.
Oh yeah.
Thankfully.
I wanted them. Look, I
Hell
hate the
no.
Nuggets
Hell
too.
no.
I would rather have them
No,
win.
no.
You really want Karl Anthony Towns to win a ring?
Yes.
You want to live in that world?
Okay, but here, think about this. Would you rather
wanna
lose?
live in that world?
Would you rather
The
lose?
world you want to live in?
That is a very, very valid point.
Thank you.
Bro, my bad. I'm not going to interrupt
No,
you.
you good. You good.
Did you see the clip of him on Twitter going viral
No.
of him saluting somebody?
Oh yeah, I did.
Bro, the caption literally said, someone said, bro, you know damn well ain't nobody saluting. He's like, this is like,
I'm saying no shit. You want this zesty motherfucker to win? And this is all just basketball talk. This
Okay.
isn't as a person. This is all basketball.
What you're saying is fair, but would you rather lose to some scrubs or lose to the team that ultimately went on to win it all? Right?
If
I
we
feel
didn't
like
get-
if you're gonna beat me, be the best. Like at least we lost to the best team
The
that
team
just
that
won
won.
it that year.
But if we didn't get swept, if it was like a 6 hard game,
But we got
series,
swept. No, we got swept.
I
Live
know,
in reality.
but I'm saying,
badly.
but-
Live in the
yeah.
reality.
And after we just whooped their ass like a week before.
Yep.
3 times this season.
Yeah.
By
I know.
like 30 in that last game of the
But we
season.
didn't have Grayson, so that was a wash. You know what I'm saying?
We got swept.
We didn't have Grayson.
So would you rather lose? Would you rather
Grayson was
lose
not
to
the
some
X factor,
scrubs?
dog.
He was the best shooter in the league. Huh?
Would you rather lose to scrubs or lose to the team that ultimately
I just
won it
don't.
all?
I don't. I would be rooting for Minnesota if it wasn't this. If it wasn't that, I'd be rooting. I mean, Anthony, you the next MJ. Cat, you could do whatever the hell. Because them dudes were crying when they won a fucking play-in game last year.
Pat Bear.
Yeah, that was Pat Bev standing
Fucking-
on the scores
The
table.
motherfuckers over there acting like they fucking won the world championship. So if Ant just didn't disrespect Phoenix like that, I felt like when Ron Burgundy said, "Go fuck yourself, San Diego," and everybody got mad and they went down to the news station. Like, don't talk shit about San. Like that's what I wanted. I wanted us to surround the
To
plane.
riot.
To do what though?
Polite riot. Not nobody get hurt, but maybe
Protest.
flip a car or something. Hey, if he would have did that shit in Boston, or let him do that in Boston. If he beats the
Or
Celtics,
imagine the Garden.
I said,
Yeah.
or Philly.
they raising hell.
Oh yeah,
That's true. But he wouldn't feel like he could do that in none of
He
those
probably
places.
would. Anthony cocky as shit, which he has a right to be. He's 22, making money, and he open.
One of the well, and
don't
he's
blame
one of
him.
the best in the league still right now.
He is.
Leading his team to a
Look who might
Western
win a ring
Conference
before
Final.
Devin now. Luka,
There's literally 3
Cat, and
teams.
Ant.
There's literally 3 people that you don't want to win a shit before book.
I would rather have
Yeah.
fucking Tatum win at this point, because Tatum, whatever, I don't care. But I don't. You want Luka to win?
No.
Oh God.
no. Me personally, I think I got the T-Wolves. I think at
Me
this
too.
point,
Just based on their skill and like the way that team plays, they
yeah.
legit have everything you need to win. Like, they're like the Nuggets last year,
Mhm.
bro. Their defense, their length, like defensively, everything they have, like as a team, bro. They have everything you need.
And they're younger. They have much more. They have what I wanted the Suns to have, which was when somebody does something dope on the court. If the bench ain't going crazy, like bro, that shit goes a long way. Like that camaraderie, the
Camaraderie.
secret.
Not
Yeah.
to mention they got depth too.
the secret
100%.
custom handshakes, like all of that shit goes a long way. The Suns, I don't think we really had.
Well,
any
we
of
had.
that.
Well, that's why we kept Isaiah, because Isaiah Thomas was literally like the bench captain, low key, at the end of the season.
for 10 for.
I know,
12
I
games
know,
at the-
but
at
we
the
just got
bench?
put together this year. Man.
No,
We
I
gotta-
understand
yeah,
it,
it's
but we
hard.
talking about who's still in it, and personally,
you're right.
in terms of a team, and in terms of like seeing teams that just like have that young, dope energy. I think I got the T-Wolves.
I think it's up to a coach to emphasize how important that the camaraderie is.
Like it literally takes me back to the 2021 Suns.
Literally, where they're
That
dancing at
team.
half court,
And
like,
I will be 100% honest, going to the playoffs, I thought the 2 weakest teams were OKC and the Timberwolves. As Suns fans, we wanted to play the Timberwolves.
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
we
rightfully
did.
so. We beat them 3 times in the regular season, blew them out. Their team, they don't have no one that's really been in the playoffs like that.
Besides Conley, yeah.
Besides Conley, I think Gobert, and I don't think he made it with Utah at all. I think Minnesota made it last year because they won the play-in
Utah
game or
made it, but they
whatever.
always like got bounced in like the second round or anything.
And it's just like seeing those teams. I thought they were the 2 weakest teams, and
Yep.
it's just like the 2021 Suns. Like you underestimate them. They had that brotherhood. They got nothing to lose.
Yep.
If they go to the playoffs and they lose in the first round, oh well. Like okay, we'll come back next year. We're right back in it.
Yeah.
They're playing hungry. They want to win. They're young kids. Like they got chips on their shoulders. Like
Yeah.
that goes a long way.
Every time I listen to Nevada by NBA YoungBoy, I think about that Suns team. I'm like, God
Bro,
damn it.
I've been pretty pleased with my friends that we're part of the team.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Bro, as soon as that song comes on, we look at each other and just.
It's like a freaking Vietnam flashback type
That was a
shit.
moment in time, man. We had it. At least we had it.
We
here.
had it, man. We were up
That
2
was a
games.
family.
What a time to be.
Whoever
alive.
that fucking asshole was, the guy counting the money. You know what I'm
That
saying?
wasn't his fault.
No, it wasn't his fault. He didn't help.
And that's baller. He was counting hundreds.
And I don't care if he was
But
counting a $200
it was just
bill.
unnecessary. Like why? Like out of all things you can do, you're counting money on camera.
But I'm saying that we had so many bandwagoner fans just because we were good, and Guy Fieri started going to the games, and now you want to be Suns fans.
That's
and
why we
shit like that.
fucking lost.
Why?
Because Guy Fieri's fucking hungry
He
ass
ain't
up
gonna
there.
He should have been in Flavortown instead of at courtside.
Oh shit!
I can get on with that. we can blame Guy Fieri.
You don't need that
I mean,
shit.
until I meet Guy, we could blame Guy.
Hell
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so who y'all got? Predictions. There's 4 teams left.
Boston.
All right, yeah,
think it
I
came-
just said the Celtics.
So who you got, Aaron?
Yeah. Well, my prediction. I said I really want the Pacers to win because nobody would give a fuck if Tyrese won. So that'd be like the rub. But they're
That's
not
who
gonna
you
win.
want to
They're
win.
not going.
Who I want to win? The Suns.
Oh man.
No, I'm saying,
Can we get back in it? The Celtics. All right,
We'll
fine. The
get back in
Celtics.
yeah.
All right, fine. Let Kristaps Porzingis win a ring. Oh my
Porzingis.
gosh. Who you got?
I want Minnesota to win. I love Ant. I've been a fan of Ant, but I feel like everything's leading to Boston finally getting one.
I have a sick feeling in my stomach that Minnesota's gonna win.
I think so too. I think they got the energy.
As much as I dislike Cat,
And Rudy.
He won. Cat won me
We're
over.
gonna live in a world with Cat and Rudy Gobert.
I don't. Minus the whole COVID thing, I don't have a problem with Rudy like that.
Like for real, when it comes down to it, what's
Like the
what's
dude just
issue?
shows up and plays ball. Like
Nah,
He do.
man.
Him and Cat won me over during
Him
these last
touching on the
couple
mics was a
series.
cornball move.
It was. He was young though. That was,
like
that's
2
4
years
years
ago. He
ago.
ain't that young.
No, that was 4 years ago.
No, well, he ain't that young. He ain't Wemby.
Well, shit. They might get a ring this year. So I think him and Cat won me over though. As much as I didn't want to like them, it's crazy because winning does change a lot. And I'm just like, bro, I'm not saying that these guys are like on a Tom Brady level, but after so long, I just had to give it up and was like, yo, Tom Brady is just that damn good. All right, I'm gonna stop hating. That's kind of where I am with Gobert and Cat. Like, all right, man, y'all got me. Y'all actually nice. Just cut down on the corny shit and we could be cool.
Cat
like,
gonna be
I
zesty
like
as hell if they
bro,
win, bro. That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just like, how are you? Pause. How are you that big and play like
Yep.
that weak sometimes?
Yep.
Like when he hit the three against the Suns, he was like, ooh. Like,
Yeah, I didn't like that face. I ain't like that face.
He's gonna just
I ain't like
imagine
that
him on the
face.
float, man. Imagine him at the parade.
You can do that though. When you win, you're allowed to do that though.
Chewy, who you want to win?
Finals is gonna be Wolves versus Celtics. I want the Wolves to win.
You jerk.
There we go.
Give me who you want.
I want to see Kyrie Irving get another one, bro.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you.
Sorry.
Because the league almost spit him out, and then if he get one, it's just kind of like
I
that
know a
comeback
certain group of
story,
people
you know?
that'll be pretty pissed
I like
off.
that.
But then that means Luka gets one.
Ah.
As a Suns fan, no.
Well, they all have bugaboos that I don't want to win. Like, I really don't want Jason to win. I want Mike Conley to win, but I don't want Cat and Ant to win.
The only team that I don't give a shit, like you said, is Indiana.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
give a
even
fuck
know who they
win.
got. Who they got? I know Tyrese Halliburton.
Pascal Siakam, Spicy P.
They got Obi. They got
They
got
do. They
some
do
dogs
got
over there.
Spicy P.
Yeah.
TJ McConnell.
Yeah. Who that?
And he'd be nice if he was on the Suns. But that's episode 64.
Yes, sir.
Yo, once again, big shout out to my brother Savage, man. Thank you so much for coming,
Yes,
bro.
thank you.
You're
Thank
hilarious. You are you can come back to the podcast whenever you want. More than welcome to, bro.
Appreciate y'all boys.
Nah, man, thank you. Where can they find you one more time, dog?
Instagram, Twitter, Savage with 2 E's.
There you go, man.
Yes,
there it
sir.
is. This man's on the move though. He you know what I'm saying? He out of town with it. All right. He's moving and grooving. All right, you gotta catch up. RC, how can they find you?
Calvert Productions. Hit me up on IG and TikTok. By the time this comes out, I'll be in Mexico. Holla.
Bienvenidos.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Hey, bring me back like a little vodka shooter or something.
I got you. I got you. I ain't gonna say too much.
I
got
appreciate it.
We got it.
Oh shit.
Bring me back some penicillin.
Some penicillin. Yo, I got a funny. Once we get off of this, I got a funny story about that.
Yeah. Artie, how can they find you?
Artie Reeps on everything. You can find me on. Type it on in the search bar. That's ARDYREAPZ. Artie Reeps.
In the search bar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
the
hit that
Google.
search bar. Yeah, you Google me, baby.
There you go. Chewy, how can they find you? Okay. Follow my guy Radio Chewy. There you go. Yeah, I got you. Follow my dog at Gibby_Visions as well. Gibby, we need you, man. We need you at 200. Follow me at DJ Aaron Michael.
If Savage will follow me, I'm winning.
Woo!
Put him on the spot.
There you go.
Put him on the spot.
He never got it. We forgot to do the thing earlier.
Yeah, me and Artie
Yeah.
looked at each other.
You'll see it
'cause
in the camera. You'll see it.
We was like waiting
I'll
for it.
rewind it.
You want to close it? You wanna do it
Yeah.
now? Thank y'all for watching the Cue It Up podcast. We love you. Episode 64, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Like, comment, subscribe. We are out. Peace.